Good afternoon. I'm Michael Filigera, and I'm with logicalsignals.com. And today I'm bringing the Elliott wave update for the NQ for Monday, April 5th, 2021. Market did exactly stay in line with what we were looking for today. And the only thing it really didn't do, which is still okay, is that we were looking for this little fourth wave to come down to 0.618 support. And possibly, I believe at the time, the 50 was just below it. And we were figuring that that would contain it before the market again turned higher. Well, if that didn't happen, it kind of went down overnight, basically. And then it started to rally and basically did not look back for the balance of Monday's session. Now, that fits the count that we're working on right now. We're looking for that. We're looking for a fifth wave. And I'm going to pull up the 4 hour so that we can see the Fibonacci and the resistance that we have coming up. And this is going to be an important level right now. 13,688.50, or let's say 36,690 to 13,700. So in that zone is where I would feel more comfortable in leaving this as an ABC up, finishing a B wave, and then the market beginning to drop lower in a C wave decline. But prudence tells me that I really need to now look at the bigger picture. And even though the market is still at some point going to make larger declines again, we may see some stronger moves higher. I need to add at this point that today's rally, while strong and extremely tradable and extremely profitable, makes for a good trading day, but it was light volume. And so the buyers that were participating were a much smaller group than the buyers that have participated in some of these large up days that we saw, particularly like last Friday. Volume was a little bit greater, still not as strong. I mean, this is serious upside and we're breaking to new highs. If that's the thought process, then I'm looking for volume to come in as well. Now, intraday trading, which is what we do, there was plenty of volume. You could move, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 micro contracts if necessary. But a 10 lot was certainly within the realm of reality and easy to do throughout the whole day. Now, what I am looking for from here, the market should continue to move higher. And if the count is correct, finish a 5-wave advance that began off of, oh no, let me go back to the hourly real quickly. Here, off of the low last Tuesday at 12,775, 76, right in that area. And that would finish a 5-wave. Actually, excuse me, I got to back it up. Sorry, that would be wrong. That would just be finishing the 3rd wave, and we're already done with that. This particular 5-wave advance began at 12,610, we're going to call it. And finishing, it should then correct. And if it's going to continue to march itself higher, then I would be looking for a pullback, likely back down here again. And then the rally to continue. Now, back out to the 4-hour chart. So what we're saying is that very likely the market will hopefully be contained at 13,688 to 13,700 and turn lower and drop all the way back. And that process is going to tell us a boatload of information about where we go from here and how and what count needs to be put into place. Because right now, and I'm going to go over this tomorrow, I want to bring in a larger picture, and you can see I kind of started it here, a little bit of a larger picture in that would allow for a move above those highs at 13,900. So well above there, with potential for 14,100 up to 14,450. So we have a lot of potential. If this thing really wants to take off and wants to join the party of new highs, okay, it's going to do it. And we want to have areas where this market could go. But first things first, we need to see what happens at this level. We need to see what the next decline or the next corrective phase, which should be coming up pretty quick here, how is that going to unfold and what's it going to look like? That's going to tell us more. So right now, I'm going to leave it that we have a continued upside. Hopefully we'll be contained within this zone that we actually pegged at 13,500 to 13,700. We've gotten about halfway. So we've gotten up there above, we've been, I believe, as high as 13,620, 621, 622. So we're about 1/4 or 3/4 of the way. We have a quarter left to get up there. And at least 16,006. Oh boy, see, that's not, my brain goes 16,688. That would be one, but that zone, as we talked about, is actually 13,680. I'm going to call it, to 13,700. And if that contains it, then I'm going to look for stronger downside moves. May take a while to kick in, folks, because this is a lot of energy. So sellers have to move in. And they're going to be the ones who are going to guide us along the way, because of course they're going to be bigger than us and we're just jumping the train to take the ride down and make our money. Pay attention to your moving averages. And right now, look at these babies. These puppies are so lined up to go up. It is crazy. And it basically was on the hourly chart, it was like that all day. Now here we have the 5-minute chart, which is, kind of futzing around, but still we got the 200, the 100, and the 50 still pointing pretty strongly higher. This is going to be where you're going to see them crisscross and go about. And that's a 2-minute chart. So that's pretty quick. But these rallies have been intense and they've been great. And they are very profitable, really in both directions. So you can scalp, or you just pick up more contracts. And there's all kinds of strategies to employ when you get a day like today and make it an extremely profitable day. More about that at another point. Tonight, have a good evening. And the next update will be Tuesday, April the 6th.